How's it going, everybody? Hope everybody is having a fantastic Friday and is ready for the weekend. Today, we're going to play a game that I have soaked so much time into. It's SnowRunner. I probably have well over 100 hours in the game, but today we're going to be doing something fun and we're just going to start completely fresh. Let me go ahead and get into the game here. Know if the audio is good. I did change around some settings from the last stream just because of minor issue that I had of it doubling the audio. So just let me know if the audio is coming through on both the game and my mic, and way we can get all going. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in here real quick and I'm going to make sure that settings. Let's see here. So we make sure that we're set to steering. So I think we're good. Go ahead and get into the. So I'm going to select game, new campaign. I'm going to go into slot 2. Perfect. Audio is coming good. So for those who haven't played this game before, this game has been out since 2020. It actually is a really fun, essentially a off-road simulator. You start out in Michigan. There's a ton of maps by now, and there's actually a new season 5 coming out next year. So I believe that's going to bring us up to 20 maps altogether for this game. So as you can see, I'm breaking up a little. Okay. Let's see here. Is that a little better? Sorry, I'm kind of looking at my screen over here and then just turning over. Okay. All right, so welcome to Michigan. First, you need to find a watchtower, then you have to find a truck. After the bridge is repaired, you'll have to reach your first. This is everything that you have to do before you can even start playing multiplayer, if that's what you do. Let's go ahead and get into the game, and let's get going. Move handbrake is bumper. Let's go ahead and get going here. First, we're gonna into drive here to get out of this mud. Let me know if you guys have played this game before or not, because it really is a lot of fun. Nope. On the road again. Yeah, it's a very casual, just fun game to play. So this is just saying that you're going to encounter a lot of different terrains. Snow, mud, dirt, deep water, bunch of stuff, and it's all a lot of fun. I will admit it can get frustrating though. People who have played this game know what maps I'm talking about that get frustrating. If you don't know, one of the rough ones is called a Mandra, and that is probably one of the hardest maps of this game even to today. Since my tires are not the greatest right now, I'd like to avoid the deep mud. So let's get to the first watchtower here. That way we can open up a little bit of the map and see where we're going. Now, anytime I play this game, the first thing I do with the new map is open up the watchtowers. If you want, you can actually launch the observation and it'll do a nice little cutscene. So now that we got the map going, we can see that now we have to get to this truck right over here, so that way we can get to our first objective, which is the first truck. And your vehicle can take damage in this game, as you can see in the bottom, or can't see in the bottom left-hand corner because my face is kind of blocking it. Actually, something quick. Face up here, where you guys can see what I'm talking about. This just shows like your fuel, your damage, everything like that. Lift kits, yeah, lift kits, tires. You can add diff locks to some vehicles. You can add four-wheel drive to some vehicles. It's rather a fun game. All right, so found the first vehicle. Gonna shut the engine off, and we're gonna change truck. Start this up. Go in here, and now we're gonna have to old bridge reconstruction, so let's go ahead and activate this one. Now we are gonna have to get some metal beams and wooden plates, so I'm gonna go get the beams first because the wooden planks are right here on a trailer somewhere. So let's go get those metal planks first. We have to be mindful with this truck because it is only two-wheel drive. So you can even go in cab driving if you really want to. We're gonna have a lot of fun in this game, I promise. Yep. Saw that one happening. It would be. That's one of the reasons why I'd like to build me a racing sim, is not only to play this game, but also to play racing games. That will eventually come. Alright, now we got some metal beams. Let's go get some wooden planks. Really honestly don't know how long this stream is going to last, but it is the weekend, so it'll probably last a lot longer than the ones that I've done during the week. Let's see. Pretty certain. Yep, there's my wooden planks right there. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, I really don't want to go through this mud pile right here. I'm gonna take it here. I don't want it to get caught in the pole. That is a thing. I'm going to select the winch. Go to the back here. I'm gonna go to the piece right there. Let's just drive out. Pull our winch forward. Get this trailer to the truck. We are going to attach the trailer. Let's get out of here and make our way to the bridge so that way we can build it. Oh, this is gonna be fun. The water we go. I feel like I have to go in and adjust the settings. It feels like it's hitching a little, so I'll go in there and do that here in just a minute. All right, cargo management. Let's get the metal beams in. Nice little cutscene. Now we can do the wooden planks. All right, now our bridge is built. Been promoted. Objective, find the garage now. Here. We're gonna get to the garage, so now we're tracking that. Go in here to the settings real quick, because I feel like it's... Let's turn this off. Put this in. There we go. Hopefully now it should be a lot better. All right, let's get to the garage. And we are stuck. See if we can get past this. It's like we're to go. There we go. Once you have a garage, you can, you know, retract yourself back to it. If you get stuck or anything like that, as long as you're not carrying cargo. Yeah, this truck is not very terrain friendly until you actually get the four-wheel drive attachment for it, which comes later, much later in the game. They added it, I can't remember in what map, but it's in a map from that came out, I think season 2 or season 3. Try and stick to the sides and stay out of the mud, and should hopefully be okay. All right. I always recommend selling the trailers as well, especially when you're done using them. You get some extra money. You can always buy them back later if you really need them. Sell the sideboard. Let's get to the garage. That way we can fix our vehicle, refuel it, and cover the first garage. There's a new truck out here and an upgrade. Gaugeable 4-wheel drive. To the garage. It's like that. So now, finish the tutorial. We got to go to the global map. And we have to go to Alaska. Just hit full fudge. Welcome to Alaska. Now you know the basics of the game, and it's up to you to scout, accept contracts, upgrade or buy new vehicles, and conquer the wilderness. Completing contracts in Alaska might be tougher because of the weather conditions. If you want to be more prepared, you are free to come back to Michigan and explore Alaska later. Don't forget to scout uncharted areas, discover watchtowers, and run contracts from that menu. So I always wait to do Alaska after I've done Russia and Michigan as far as the base game goes, only because you need to be a specific level before you get tire chains, and tire chains really help in Alaska because of the snowy weather. So that's my advice. So let's go ahead and recover, which will take us back to the garage. Now we can go back to Michigan. Back to the garage entrance. Always store your vehicles well. It makes it so much easier. But we're gonna go and we're gonna grab all of the vehicles that are out and about the area. So as you can tell, this one is completely broken down. Everything is in the red. It won't run, no gas, anything like that. Easy way to just do this one is to recover it, and right there your fuel is restored and your truck is fully repaired. So we'll store that one. Go back to the Chevy C10. A10. And we'll recover this one. And go into the app. So now I like to scout areas. So with all the DLC came a bunch of vehicles that you get for, you know, just DLC. So let's go to scout. Let's see here. Scout. G. So I'm gonna use the Apache. On ambient. Let's go scout. Anytime I'm looking at the map, I always turn off the motor as well, just so that way you don't waste your gas. So there is a watchtower close to me over here. So let's go ahead and hit that watchtower because it'll open up quite a bit of this map. So let's go get that one. So we're going marker right and head on out. Something. You can also get snorkels in this game, so that way you don't ruin your motor if you get into too deep a water. Engine damage there, getting past the rocks. One of the best vehicles in this game is a an actual tank. Get that in the third map, Russia, in one of the base games. But to honestly go through that map, you really do need mud tires, which does come. It's just a matter of getting them. It's the observatory there. You can see. Alright, so that opened up this area, and there's an upgrade down here that we hit. Let's see here. So an upgrade spot over here. Tower. I'm more focused on that upgrade, so let's go ahead and let's turn around. Go back down the mountain. Alright, so to get to the upgrade, we gotta come back out and then go left, or right and then left. Tree stumps and rocks are gonna be your worst nightmare in this game. Raised suspension kit, good for venturing down old roads or off-road terrain. Yeah, winches are available. So this truck is good for the GMC. Go ahead and head back to the garage because I can't remember what all I can upgrade as just basic level I know the tires on this truck are actually pretty good for being a stock truck. Let's see what all I can do with this thing. Alright, customize. Oh, engine. So, explore Michigan, North America to find this item. So these ones are all going to be found by just your upgrade pieces. Gearbox, same thing. Gotta explore Wisconsin and Michigan to find these ones. Suspension, so this truck can't go any higher. Airwise. New off-road tires, but tires that are currently anything I can buy for the mud tires. 70 on. The autonomous scout is the one that you want for all your scouts, only because this winch will provide power and winchability, I call it, even while the vehicle is off. So if you happen to roll your vehicle while climbing up a mountain or anything like that, the autonomous winch you can actually use when the vehicle is off. Snorkel, sport round cap, frame add-ons, roof rack, and the bed rack. Oh, 4 spare wheels, 150 repair parts, and 32 gallons of fuel. Then this one has 2 150. So I'm actually going to buy this, so that way I have some extra scouting ability with it. So actually different bumpers, rooftops, you can add lights, visors, front bumper, different front bumpers, and then your different rims if it's available. Paint, this one. Actually do. And then you can do like different accessories as well. So if you want something in the interior, you can do that as well. Now that I got this going, because this truck right here is actually pretty good, at least for now. Let's see. 5. So we'll make it all-wheel drive. Give it a flatbed. Let's see here. Flatbed on it. Why it's got to discover more. So give it a cool paint job. Well, got a cool mammoth on it. Alright, so let's put that back and let's continue scouting. And leave the garage. And lights are very useful in this game, so turning them on when it's darker does help. I'll be honest with you. There is one watchtower in this map that is kind of a pain to get. It's this one coming up. I don't know if I can necessarily get to it with this truck. I actually think I need a truck with a little more power. That and more off-road ability. But anything you do in this game really gives you XP. So discovering trailers, watchtowers, things like that will all give you XP to level up. And anytime you see something like this, a task, always get it, because if you don't, then you have to go back to it to be able to accept it. So it's just best to get it now, so that way you don't forget it. So there's an out over here for this watchtower. I think that's going to be the best place for us to go. Yeah, 'cause we're essentially going into swamp. Why it keeps freezing. I don't know if it's the game, because I know it's not the hardware of my PC. All right. Drowned highway truck. Okay, so you got a drowned scout, drowned highway truck, and a fallen power line over here. All tasks that we can accept. Those going. So I've already accepted the place beyond the spruce. We can actually move on and get to another watchtower, so we can continue opening up this map. You can see it's a pretty sizable map. Because I can recover, I think I'm gonna attempt to go to this truck that's over here, to at least accept a task on it. That way when I do get a better truck for, you know, something like this, it can I can just come grab it. So it is going to be just stick to solid ground, try and stay out of the swamp as best as possible, and stay near trees and stuff, so in case we have to winch ourselves out, we can. Like we have the option to wade the swamp here. Hello. Let's trench through this. Alright, drowned highway truck. So, who thinks I can pull this truck to the farm? I'm pretty certain that's where it goes. Yeah, it goes to the farm. So, you guys think I can pull this GMC to the farm with my little Apache? Right. You have to get there. That's where the is. Yep. So let's have it by the winch. Think I'm gonna be able to. I not think I'm gonna be able. Yeah, this truck is not budging. Oh yeah, and just pulling the winch is pulling me back to the truck. Let's see here, maybe from back of the truck? Maybe in an area that I can get a little more grip. Maybe. I think that truck is just too heavy for this thing. I am not going. So let's get out of here. Lot to get out. Great winching spot, apparently. Gonna keep pulling me back into it. Definitely trying. Not having it, is it? Pulling it now. Maybe. Just gotta get it on the dirt, because then it'll make it a little easier to pull this thing. I'm gonna try and get this truck out of here with this Apache. Get this thing pulled a little further so that way I can go up on the dirt mound over on the side. That way it doesn't get stuck on. Go. Getting it. Little truck that could. Come on. Just need to get up a little further. Here it is. Take out somebody's grill. Alright. What do you think, Mike? Probably unrealistic, but it's working. Pretty much burned all my gas doing this, but it's okay. Almost to pavement. You know, the one thing I wish this game did have was the ability to release slack on the winch. Instead of just always pull, you could actually release as well. Doesn't allow you to. Alright. There we go. Got that one. Now, there's a scout over here, which should hopefully be a little easier than that big truck. Hopefully. Say that, as I might regret it. I might be regretting this one. Start. Here to the dirt section. Farm lost a lot of vehicles, evidently. Go into low gear and hopefully just get this thing completely pulled out. What do you mean? Like, where was I at in the game when I started playing, or before I stopped playing and decided to start a new one? Yeah, I'm still in Michigan. I haven't left. I only went to Alaska to finish the tutorial, but then I went back to Michigan so that way I can continue doing, you know, all the tasks and getting leveled up. Alright, so now that I've gotten those two tasks done, I can go finish watchtowers. So let me We drive to the gas station, get some gas in the truck, and then that way I can continue scouting and getting watchtowers. My favorite vehicle in this game as far as scouts go, I have to unlock, but it's the Ford F-750. Once you fully customize that truck, it is just insanely good at pretty much everything. That task real quick. We'll head out to the... Yeah, it's a very big truck in this game. But scouts surprisingly well, so figure that one out. I don't know how, but it scouts very well. Across that bridge that we just rebuilt. I'm gonna take some damage running it, or no, I can just go. Alright. So now that I'm at the fuel station, there's an upgrade right there, and then there's a watchtower. It. Yes. Oh, this is gonna be... Scratch the paint a little bit. Go above that. Base suspension. I forgot to even look what that truck goes to. Gotta remember to do that. Let's go get that watchtower. There's the watchtower. Opens, that just start heading down that way. Get these two tasks that are over here, and then come get this watchtower. This little road here, back to the. Oh, there. Oh. Go to the town. Best. Since I'm here, might as well fill her up. Take 2 seconds. Alright, so there is a task over. There's a here station is. Oh. That task. They're discovered. It's here. Task. Let's go accept this task on the rock slide, and then we can continue getting that watchtower. Get through some mud. Alright. That watchtower. Alright, so now we've got more areas that we... So we've got another upgrade over here. Like we got a free car right there. Let's see here. Go accept this test right here. Grab this here. On my way back, I'll hit this upgrade spot. That we can start working. Get through this mud. mud pit over here. Alright, so now this truck. Cover this back to the house. Scout. Yep, now I got a little scouty. Let's see here. I haven't gotten the race suspension for this one yet. Gotten the race suspension for this guy yet. I've been enjoying using it. So scouting stuff. Back to my Apache. I'm gonna go over to this up off-road as far as tires. Yeah, off-road would be much better, but currently doing okay with the little Scout that I've got going right now. So shouldn't be big of an issue. This one seems to be doing just fine, so continue using this as my Scout. Hey. What happened there? Cross right. Let's see. Here. There. Go down and then go to the that's over here. Go see which upgrade is up here. All right. So motor available for the current truck. So this is for the Apache and the Chevy 1500. So the other Scout that I used at the very beginning. What do you think? Which should we upgrade, the Apache or the 50? I'm going to recover back to the garage. Gotten pretty much all of the tasks over on this side accepted. Watchtowers. Now I need to do these watchtowers over here. Once that's done, start knocking tasks. Right back. Let me know what you think. 1500 or the Apache. The engine on this one would put our power to weight at B plus, fuel consumption at A plus. So we'll lose some fuel capacity, fuel consumption, but we'll get more power on the truck. Only got $3,300, so too much. It is a free upgrade. Snorkel this thing. Quite neat. See what the engine does. Anything I can go back to stock and then run it on the Chevy. Got quite a bit more power. Quite a bit more power, actually. Kind of nice. Another gas station. Alright, so we got a bridge out here. Let's see here. Let's go take it. Me to the watchtower at least. All right. Opened up quite a bit more here. Right down there, I've already accepted. So continue road, take us down, get around the mountain, get to this road here. There's the watchtower there. Accept the task for this rock slide. Then that way I can just wiggle my way around. I gotta go back that way anyways. Ouch. Whoops. Okay. Wrong direction. So, bridge there that I accepted, it's gone. This upgrade, Chevy Kodiak there that I can. Continue on our way. Here in a little bit, possibly, because right now I'm just scouting, so this little truck seems to be doing just fine. But when I start doing the tasks that require me to move like metal beams and wooden planks and stuff like that, yeah, I'm gonna have to get a much bigger truck. That way I can haul all that stuff. Go down here to the Chevy Kodiak, so that way I can at least get that. And I'll have one last watchtower to get, and then I can start doing tasks, start getting some money. Not going in there because I'm gonna get stuck. This cover, store it. To take the flatbed off of this one, put it on a much capable. So for the truck. Ooh. Start. So let's back to this one. Frame add-ons. The flatbed on it. Get some more. So I got the flatbed on it, so stuff. Kind of keep bay there. Let's go ahead and go back to Scout so we can out a watchtower. Lights on. Let's see where we're going. Need to figure out where in the shower. No, let me go. That just be the thing, me losing all my power to get out of this thing and cover back to the shop. Where's the watchtower? So I follow this, get to the watchtower. Alright. That's done. So local entertainment want to go get because in the corner. So go grab that one. So I'm gonna start doing a little damage to my vehicle, but local entertainment. All right, well, let's go ahead and recover back to the garage. Oh, I want to get this big truck. Now we can start doing tasks. So I'm gonna need a crane, so I'm going to get another one, more money. That'll be in service spare parts. Rocks. I think I'll get the wooden planks. That would fairly easy. Where I have them. So there. I'll have my wooden planks and there. So start opening up all these roads. I haven't discovered it yet, so I can't start tracking it anyways, so. I wouldn't give to get a better transmission in this thing. So did I drive past the lumber mill already? I'm almost there. All right, let's head to that wooden bridge. There's an upgrade over here. No kidding. Raise suspension. This is for the Fleet Star. Okay, well. Suspension for that one. Yeah, I need a light bar or something. Maybe a little more power. No, this thing's got plenty of power. Except Tracking. Oh, 2 wooden planks. Nice. That's all I needed. Alright, that bridge is built. There's $1,400. Does the power line need 1 metal beam? I'm already over here for the metal beam. Grab them, hit the power line, and then go back this way. That warehouse. Alright, let's do that. Power line, start tracking. You know what? While I'm over here, the rock slide that needs metal beams as well. Service spare parts, which let's see here. I guess I can deliver metal beams to that one and take another set of metal beams over. At least that stuff. That needs concrete. Whoops. A little too wide. Might try and sell the flatbed for the vehicle specific sideboard bed because it can hold 3 slots. Might not be a bad thing to. Shouldn't have all the way up. Teams. Go ahead, start tracking power line. Those over there. Alright, take this to the fallen power line. I can start working on getting the other 2 items I need. Concrete blocks, and I think the other one needed service spare parts, just one of them. So if I can get the 3 slot bed for, I'll help out a lot. I don't have to make 2 different trips. Alright, let's recover back to the garage, see if I can sell this add-on. 200, so no. this, the sidewalk. It's a 3 slot, so okay. You know what? Let's see if a better light bar. Rooftop. Let's see. Guess those are better than nothing, right? Brighter. A lot better, actually. That lit up a lot. Thick mud. I love that. Big truck coming through. It does not like this mountainside, does it? All right, so con clocks, service spare. So let's go make our delivery. These rocks are not going to be good for the vehicle. Lots of slipping. Ah. If I can get up and around, get to that drop. We got this. Done. Alright. Next roadblock. Little engine damage there. Get some fuel so that way I can actually make it to the bridge. Or the rock slide, I should say. So there should be a couple easy ones. So trailer, commit, side reader, stuff. I get the so get the two duct tray. Fairly easy to. Go get this one over here first. Find some upgrades. Well, there's only one upgrade right there. I gotta cross the road, get over here to get it. I think that's the last of the upgrades. Yeah, that's the last of the upgrades in the map. I'll have to go to another map for more upgrades. There. Ah. In the way. This one goes to the... Where does the stuck trailer? So it goes there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this trailer there and just kind of drop it off back for the other trailer. That way when I grab it, come back, this trailer's there. I can just drive straight over to the hotel. Put this trailer right here. That way when I bring that other trailer in here, I can just stop and grab that one and then away I go. I think after I deliver those two trailers, I'll call this stream. Pull this thing right out of the dirt. Level 4. Let's get this trailer. Hotel. That'll be the night. All right. Recover back to the garage. Store our truck. I think that's gonna be the night, guys. I appreciate everybody watching. It was a fun stream. We'll play this game some more, and that way we can get further into these maps. So once again, thank you everybody, and we'll catch